What's going on, guys? Another day back on the river, back out on the California Delta for another Thursday evening out here, guys. And I don't know, we'll see if the weather cooperates today. We got a kind of a incoming tide cresting to an outgoing tide about 4:30 here. Yeah, I'm a little excited. Should be fun. We got a lot of water, well, a decent amount of water in the system right now. It's not a massive tide. It's the second tide of the day, usually a smaller tide. And we're just gonna go. We're gonna go try and catch them today. We got the frog, the chatter, the punch tied on, the Cinco tied on, and we're just gonna move. And we're gonna try and remind ourselves today not to pick apart spots and just continue moving. Find fish that are feeding, find fish that want to bite. And dude, let's go get some frog fish. Let's go get some punch fish. Let's go fishing, guys. All right, folks, let's get with it. Let's start in the spot that we caught our frog fish last time. And bust out all the normal culprits. Punch. And chatter. Thank you much, sir. Frog punch chatter today. All right, let's get with it. Trying out a new frog here. This is the Frog Factory Boom. Boom frog. Incoming tide still, and just trying to make something happen. Seeing how far back those fish are. There's a trough back there. Tell you what, nothing is more exciting. I mean, between punching and throwing a frog, probably some of my favorite techniques to do. You know, I say that, oh, you know, throwing a jig is too. Just anything that catches a fish, sometimes you're just like, that's my favorite thing to do. Let's try and work that trough there. Thing walks pretty good. Went right through that. Like way back in there, but you know. That one might be a better cast. Oh, that was a better cast too. Dang it. Freaking smoked that one. Ah, missed him. Oh, there's something over there. Oh, dude, just boiled on it. All right, guys, a little different area right now. Haven't been here on the last trip, but oh, you Delta Locos know where I'm at. Just see if we can get something that wants to kind of come out on the edge here. Oh. I'd be a little finicky right now. I feel like this is like a good canopy. Guys, I'm getting my butt kicked today. right, I saw this little trough right here, so I saw this little trough right here, which is an ideal, like to throw a frog at this thing. So let's see. Decently stacked up right here, but just fishing the trough. Sun's of course right in my eyes, wind's right in the way. Thought for sure they'd be in this trough, but you never know. I mean, we just got. Boom! Oh, that's what I'm talking about, boys. Man, it took all night. But we finally got one. Hopefully you guys can see that one. But right there, the Frog Factory boom frog. That was awesome. It's been tough. Well, we didn't get skunked. All right, guys, that's going to do it for today. Only the one. Overall, I still had a lot of fun today. I explored some new water. I explored some old water. Went back to the same spot a couple different times at different tides. And that's really what I need to start learning out here on the Delta is this a low tide spot? Is this a high tide spot? And really, I'm fishing the second tide of the day, so it's not a big swing. We had high tide, but there was still a lot of mats in the water and just cheese and all that sort of stuff that normally would have maybe a foot above it. So overall, just the one frog fish today. Again, fishing the trough. I should have really keyed into that a little bit better today, I would say. My first blow up came on a riprap bank with toolies in the trough, right? And then my only frog fish today came in the trough. Granted, it was outgoing tide, and the wind had picked up quite a bit. So wind's blowing decently well right now. You guys, a lot of people are scared to come out here in the wind. Yeah, if you got to run some big water like the San Joaquin, main San Joaquin up near the McCollum, Franks, there are some areas that can get pretty nasty out here, but there's a lot of areas that you can get to in a bass boat. I mean, a kayak's still going to be difficult, but in a bass boat with a nice strong trolling motor, you're fine. So come out here, have a good time, learn how to fish in the wind, learn how to fish grass. This is all a learning experience for me because I've made the decision to basically not get my boat quarantined at Folsom Lake for the summer, and I'm just going to go Delta. And obviously I'm going to follow any other protocols that any other lakes have for me. If I can go there, I think Oroville's it's going to set up some new protocols. But let's get into what caught them and my setup real quick for you guys. This is a new frog for me. It's not new to the frog industry. This is the boom frog from Frog Factory. It's a pretty cool little design. It's got basically like if you had some I don't know what you would call it, but it's a more rough in top to, you know, it's supposed to have the fish hold on to it a little bit longer. But excellent frog. I like it. It's nice and soft in my opinion. And it's fairly easy to walk. You know, it doesn't have that big of a keel, so you can get it on the mats, but it's not absolutely flat. And you know, I throw it on this iRod Genesis Magic Stick. I love this thing. I've had it for, I don't know, maybe 4 years now. And I just started throwing on a Shimano SLX XT, the 150. And that's in the 8.1 or 8.2 gear ratio. So I love that thing because I can throw it in the wind. And the braking system on this thing is super sweet. And, you know, after years of throwing like a 200 style reel, I switched over to this 150 style reel, and like for frogging, it just fits in your hand that much easier and it's more comfortable. You're going to throw a frog all day long. It's lighter. And you know, you don't really sacrifice a whole lot. Man, I've cranked some frogfish out of some nasty stuff with this thing. So, you know, as always, guys, I appreciate you guys watching. Not a whole lot of excitement on this trip, but we're going to continue to do a Delta series, either Wednesdays or Thursdays. Maybe we'll hop into a windy Wednesday nighter and see what we got. But right now, I don't have that much confidence, but we're still taking away positivity. I'm on the Delta midweek, throwing a frog, punching. I live in California. I'm in shorts and flip-flops. It's May, and I get to go fishing. So that in itself is awesome, and the fish will come. The fish will come, and we're going to figure this place out, and when we do, we're going to have a great time. So catch you guys on the next one, and thanks for watching. See you.